Oi, and welcome back to the Hardcore Guardian of Rothmar as we make our way through the world of Middle Earth. In the last episode, we started mopping up a lot of these Ered Luin quests. We'll be continuing to do it today with the intention of probably getting most of these completed today, if not all of them, as we move on to the next zone, which is probably going to be Bree, but we'll see. Let's jump straight in. I made a decision, so I've run from, well, I took a horse all the way up to Thorin's Hall, because I completely forgot. One, I had enough of these tokens of heroism to hand in, so I went and handed in my weekly level 2 tokens of heroism, and I completely forgot that I've got my class quests, level 15 class quests. Obviously, I'm still level 15, which is down here in the Bree jail. So I went back to Thorin's Gate, unlocked the transport to Bree itself. So this first time this character's been on Bree. It's cool looking guardian. First time this character's been in Bree. It's just quite a picturesque little human settlement. Loads going on, loads of random quests everywhere. And this guy needs you to go to Tessel Bridge, which we won't be doing for a while. Yeah, loads of little tidbits here and there, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool if I don't say, or if I say so myself. There's a couple kind of exploring deeds here as well. There's one that's just up here on this ridge, which I'll probably go grab now because I don't actually come this way very often. You've got your recruitment vendors here. These mission recruiters, they will take you to Gumbad when you reach level 20, or the Gumbad related expansion, and you'll just do mini missions each day. I will not be doing them because they do not scale very well. So I would, and you can't really do them without dying on this hardest difficulty. You can just about do them on Fearless Free on a good character. But I probably won't be doing this. Oh, this guy's looking out into land of Bree. And here's one of the pieces you need for the deed. Here we go. For being a historian in Bree, this is a really easy one to do. You can do it really quickly. It gives you some easy virtue. Now, so I'm going to leave this Beggar's Alley. Once I leave Beggar's Alley, I'm just going to go down to the jail. It's got a few things down here. As we walk, I might as well walk and talk with you. Up here is like the crafting area. So you've got the crafting hall, which is just here on the right. You've got I think that's it's not normally where the Vault Keeper is, but you've got a auction house down here. You've got a bank up here on the left. You've got a bank up here. Up here you've got Brandywine. What's this tavern called? I don't know what that quest is at the top of my screen either. Shield against... Okay, that's where I actually need to go. Fine. You've got the Prance and Pony tavern here, which you go to a few times during the story. You've got stables to the south. You've got the skirmish camp just to the south here as well. And you've got your... I didn't get stuck on the post. But the mayor's home is that one there. Mayor's house. You've got the taxidermy there. One of I think that is taxidermies. So if you get any rare drops while killing mobs, you can take them there. You've got the milestone to the south, milestone to the north. I think that's it. Down here is the Mantham Society, so the Men of Bree. There's a couple like reputation vendors down there, which I will end up using because I think that I can get a mount off them. So a faster mount than what I'd be getting anyway. Let's talk to the Guardian Trainer.
Greetings.
Thank you. Now he's going to tell me to go to the top of Bree, which is where I just came from. But at least now I've come here now, I can pick up the stable master. I think there's also a legendary forge here. Yeah, you can upgrade your legendary item once every 6 levels here as well. Yeah, I picked this quest up. I'm not going to do it for now. Where are you? Breeland done. So,
what can I do for you?
You can normally fast travel in most starting areas to West Bree, but you can't do the same for Southern Bree. So West Bree allows you to travel. So obviously there's West Bree, there's Southern Bree. West Bree allows you to travel from Breeland, essentially to all the starting areas in Hobbiton, which is the Shire. You've got Celadon, Thorin's Hall. You've got Swan Fleet as well down here. They automatically let you travel to West Bree. However, you can't do the same for Southern Bree. Southern Bree is essentially for everywhere that's not to the west, which, believe it or not. So the west also allows you, so if you go to Fornos, if you find your way there somehow, or you go to Evendim or Forcelli, you can always fast travel to West Bree, even if you've not been there before. However, Southern Bree, you need to go to, because it isn't automatically unlocked, and Southern Bree is essentially the rest of the game. To the main cities, that is. You're not going to be able to get a horse from Southern Bree all the way to Mordor, because that's just a bit silly. But, well, I guess you could, in theory, but, yeah. So that's essentially a breakdown of Bree itself, so make sure you try and grab this Stable Master to the south. Here is a little fountain, which is a pretty cool little fountain. The crafting hall's there. You've got your taskmaster for Breeze there, so you can grab your tasks from there, that board, then you hand them in to this guy over there. Second watch Hearthshaw, stood over there on his own. And then of course up here you got the Prancing Pony, which is you will come to a fair few times in the story. You'll just go through that door there. You'll go see Brandy Butterman, something like that. You'll see the guy who owns the place, who you see in the films as well. And then you also can go upstairs and go see Aragorn and Gandalf if they're there in the story. There's obviously farms up here you can use. Crafting area to the north here, but there's not any. I don't think there's a supplier here. There's not a supplier. Whereas the crafting hall, you can go and use the supplier in the crafting hall. Obviously, suppliers allow you to buy certain items to help you craft. So for me, I would need a supplier to buy tin if I'm making bronze. So I can make the copper, but I need to buy the tin. As we're going up here, I've got my track mines as well. I might find the odd barra iron, but it looks like I'm not actually leaving the town. I'm just going up to talk to this guy. Oswin leak. Just check underneath the sink. Looks like he's got a leak.
Greetings, friend.
Now where does it want me to go? Really? Wants me to go all the way to the south? Right. We'll run to the southern part of Bree. I will see you there. Here we are. It's got some great guitar solo here that music wise.
How can I be of service?
Should you defend the fight? Oh no. I'm sorry, I may have to leave you during this fight. I was hoping this fight would be a simple if it's one or two at a time I can handle that. But I was hoping that it'll be like an instance. Like a lot of these starting quests are all instances. So we'll see how well this goes. Yeah, because I'm not really sure how this is going to work out. I did put my bleed on him, but I'd rather have done a stun. There we go, he should be down in a second. Gets one down. Hopefully, I can regen by the time he needs healing, needs assistance. I can definitely take one on at a time. Okay, I have regened enough. Let's now help him. I'm not really blocking that much. There we go. I do have to wait for my blocks to proc. Otherwise I don't really get very many attacks in. There we go. Now I need to hide again to get my health back. Let's have a look at this, shall we? Okay, just one attacking. Never mind. Ned got him. Good shot, Ned, although he's just stood there. Unless these guys manage to force power some arrows out of somewhere, which wouldn't surprise me. Does this give me it gives me a helmet, not a weapon? It's a bit sad. So hopefully this guy's going down a lot easier, although he did just chunk me just then. Let's see. Go. Just got to spam all my buttons and hope for the best, really. Oh, my health got pretty low just then. Then run away. There's a lot of running away in this, I think. Hopefully he doesn't aggro 2 at once. Just got to keep a little bit of a distance. Just in case I do have to take 1 or 2. Oh, barrow iron. No, no, wait. I shall wait. There's another barrow iron directly ahead as well. I think it's because I've also only got level 12 gear as well, rather than level 15, which will make a slight difference. But if I can grab some barrow iron, so after this little quest here, I'll go out and grab a load of barrow iron so I can level up my, at least so I can get a load of crafted gear. See if I can make one of these is level 15, I think it's this one then. Okay, that one, yeah. So I'll make a load of crafted gear. So I'll just farm a little bit, get as much barrow iron as I can. I'll do that off camera. It's a bit boring me running around grabbing barrow iron left, right and centre. But a full set of... Oh, there we go. Right. I'm going to let them fight for a minute. And hope that he does some damage. But doesn't look like he's actually able to do any damage. So I'm going to have to jump straight in. Right, if I can stun him. There you go, stun's on. Stun wasn't on. No, stun is on, fine. He did just chunk the NPC. He is chunking me pretty bad as well. Let's see if I can use this to make myself stronger. Right. I've had to use a potion. And I'm having to run. Physically sprint. I may have to run away from this. Like physically run away. My bow isn't doing any damage, which makes sense. Okay, he can just jump straight over a fence. I did not know that. This is not going to go too well. He will just almost one-shot me. If I can just keep... Okay, where's he gone now? Okay, he's just regenerated full health. So I'm not going to be able to do this as it stands. There's almost no way. And he's just going to kill that guy. I'm going to have to come back and do this quest. I don't have enough armor. There's not enough buttons I can press to keep myself going. So I won't risk this. I'll let that NPC die, unfortunately. Sorry, Burley Pearson. But I just can't help you today. I will just quickly run around and grab a load of barrow iron, trying to avoid combat with stuff like this level 16 Neckerbreaker. And I'll just grab as much as I can. I'm being greedy here. This is a very risky barrow iron, and I've got 2 birds on me. This could be interesting. Yeah, let's try and kill him as quick as possible. I did have to pop my defensive then as well, just in case. Because these birds can be a pain to kill. However, okay, it looks like I'm okay. There is an Eye of Sauron down as well. But I have been out. I want to get about 60 or so barrow iron. And I've got 34 at the moment. And what I've travelled is all the way from down here, all the way up, round to almost to Buckland. So that's now 35 I've got. So I'm essentially going to run into this camp here. Then just to get the stable master, because I'll probably need it in the future. Once I've got the stable, I will then walk all the way back to Bree itself, Westgate, and I'll actually go and get my mount. Because in the starting area, for some reason, the humans get a mount during their starting area, but the high elves don't. The dwarves do, the hobbits do, but for some reason I'm not getting it. So I will quickly go and fast travel to Swanfleet from Western Bree, from this merchant here, this stable master here, and I'll go grab my mount. The mount's the same as anyone who's got the expansion. Oh, you don't need the expansion, but anyone who hasn't got the early game mount can go to Swanfleet. Even if you don't have the expansion, you can still walk all the way there. You won't be able to fast travel, but you'll be able to walk to Swanfleet and walk into the blacksmiths. So we're talking about Swanfleet down here. Walk to Mosswood. In Mosswood, this building here is the blacksmith. The blacksmith will give you the ability to have a mount. So that's my plan right now. Here we are back into Mosswood, which I didn't think I'd be seeing this place for a while after being here on my brawler. All you need to do is go into this blacksmith here. And there is this dwarf just here. A little extra never hurts. Click it. Accept. There we go. Now I've got a mount. It's a pretty slow mount. Once again, I do have other mounts available to me because of my edition of my game, but I will only be using this starter mount. Now back to Bree to carry on. I want to get a few more barrel iron. I've got enough to make my full set of armor. I just want to make it a little bit more, just be a bit greedy. I almost died there. My health went down to 70. I was just a normal wolf. And I was like, you know what? I can take a normal wolf. I had to pop my defensive cooldown and pop a potion as well. Just to keep myself going. It's just a normal level 15 wolf. He did get an Eye of Sauron. Obviously, I can't corrupt cleanse them. So he did obviously have more buffs on him. Lucky enough I didn't get hit by Jesus Beam, but that would have finished me off because I was very low in that fight. I really need gear quicker as quick as possible, really, because I am extremely squishy. Extremely squishy. So I've got 3 more. I want to get 3 more barrel iron, but I did just ding, so I'm now level 16. So now I get to put another point into something. So, that's my taunt. So probably worth. Yeah, I should put some points in this. Main reason is I get this protection by the shield. Although I could get more points into this. Nope, don't need it. So this gives me protection by the shield, which will give everyone a reduced, it's a toggle skill. So Fellowship and Raid members near the Guardian receive less damage. You enhance your allies, improving their defense and income and healing, which is quite good. Looks like I don't receive it, unless I don't receive it while I'm on a mount. Interesting to see if I do receive it. I'm back at this farm, but I won't be doing this quest just yet. This should be my last deposit I need. Now I'm going to go and do some crafting. So, that grind is now over. I did a lot of crafting just then. Almost went up a complete level. So I managed to get myself the upgraded shield, which is good. Didn't manage to get myself the upgraded chest piece. Nor did I manage to get myself the upgraded boots. But I managed to get upgraded gloves, helmet, little leggies, and some shoulder piece. So I didn't get the body or the boots, but it's okay. I'll get them in the future, I'm sure. Just 2 pieces of the armor I didn't manage to get. I'm going to quickly run around because I think there is a weaponsmith somewhere. Because I wouldn't mind a new weapon. Because my weapon now is a bit lackluster. It's for level 9, so obviously I've out-leveled it a fair bit. So I'm going to look around and see what I can find. There should be a...
Hello, friend. Can I help you with something?
A generic weapon merchant somewhere here in Bree. Might have to do some research online to help me find it. But I know there is one here somewhere. So we'll see if we can find that. I want to try and do that class quest today. So if I can find a better weapon, should put us in a good stead to give this another go. So this may be a game changer. Found a weapon shop. Does one-handed, two-handed weapons, does bows. Actually, that's a good point, does bows.
Greetings.
Which I can't buy any because I'm too low a level. So I've managed to get myself a level, is that level 15, maybe 16 spear. Let's have a look at this. Yep, so I've got myself a level 15 spear, which does 2 extra damage, which is nice. There's also a sword, which I can use when I level up one more time, which would be nice. So with this new setup, I haven't got a necklace, a bit sad. But with this new setup, I should be okay to now attempt this boss again. So here we go. Here we go again. So we'll give it another go. I just ate a load of food. So I had some carrots and had these dry rations. this should go better. I am a level higher now, so this should be slightly more smooth. Oh, it should go slightly more smoothly. Oh, there's 2 of them already. Oh, this is not looking good already. Already had to use one of the cooldowns. Hopefully he can tank that one on his own. Okay, I should be okay with this. If he doesn't crit me too many times. I do want a new shield. Okay, the helmet gives me is much better. But I do want a new shield, which is like a guardian shield, like a heavy shield. That'll make a lot of difference. When I finish Erod Lewin, I'll probably go and do a few places off camera, off recording, just to get some virtues up. More virtues, obviously less damage I should in theory take. So 1 more level I can get my next virtue equipped. Should be Fortitude. So I kind of want to get my virtues up, but that's one thing. Also, Mosswood. So Swan Fleet leading to Cardalon, you can give really good loot. Just the quests alone, there's like 2 or 3 quests that give you really good shields, which would be really handy to have a good guardian shield rather than using this buckler, because it doesn't really increase my defensive ability. The Warden shield's good. It does give me more armor, but then this little buckler, it's okay, but it's not a guardian shield. Unless I can find a recipe for a guardian shield. I think it's, to be fair, I think they only start at level 10. So there's no point in me rushing to try and get one, or level 20 I mean. There's no point in me rushing to try and get one guardian shield if there is none that I can get. Just keep an eye on my food. So I've got 17 minutes on that one, or 2 minutes on that one. Okay, so it should be okay. Just looking, right, I've got 1 minute left on my defensive. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this, to be quite honest. I am taking less damage from them, but it's still significant. So I might not be able to take this guy out. Especially as my first cooldown is still 40 seconds away. Let's see, is he actually doing damage this time? Not really. Right, let's give this a go. So pump Litany of Defense first. Right, this should stun him. Right, I've got 14 seconds left. 14 seconds to essentially kite him. I used my potion. There you go, I should be okay now. Increase my block chance. Hopefully I can do enough damage while I've got my defensive boon up. Right. Very close to dying here, but there you go. That was a bit tasty. I think that should be this quest over. I did need that upgrade, it looks like. Did manage just about to do this quest. Hoping that's the end. Should be. And it was, yes. So I can now head back up north to the north of Bree and hand this in. This should be the end of the quest.
Greetings,
there we go.
friend.
So I've got this new helmet, which isn't actually much. It's only 2 extra armor, but I lose a lot of other parts to it, other bonuses, so I won't be using it. I've got this cool, neat little new trait, a new title. So what is on the cards now? So now I plan on going back to Erod Lewin. I'll just mop up a lot of these quests. Let's see how far we can get. Now we're back in Erod Lewin. I used my milestone, travel back, so my hearthstone essentially. Just get back quicker. Just gonna do this, help this poor lion cub or lynx cub that's inside this den here. I also need to kill these birds anyway, for one of my deeds in this area. How many more do I need to take out? So for the advance I need to take out another 31 after this bird is taken care of. So I need to kill a load of these birds. There we go, I need to kill 6 for this quest right now. And it shouldn't take too long. These birds aren't too difficult. They are obviously 4 levels lower than me, so I won't have much difficulty. Just need to make sure I don't pull too many of them, because they are quite aggressive. That was that done. I just had to take out a few more of those birds. Now the birds are taken care of. I just need to bring the cub, to this person over here. To Frassie. I'll take it to Frassie. I think I then have to feed the lynx mother or something along those lines.
Well met, friend.
There you go. I need to
would
find a
be
rabbit
grateful
carcass.
for
That's
your
fine.
assistance.
Greetings. Could I speak with you a moment?
So Langlass requires me to do a quest,
How can
which
I
I
be
will
of
quickly go
service?
do now. So this quest
The Ranger
will...
Langlass
I'll probably
prepares
show
a
all of
mountain
this.
effort to rescue the elf prince Avothal from the clutches of the treacherous Downhand.
We must hurry.
So this is what the actual game is normally like, difficulty-wise. I'm not going to rush. I'm not going to slow down, because this is how easy the normal game is. So they're doing about... Fair enough, they're only level 11. But it's ridiculously easy compared to the difficulty level of difficulty 9, like Fearless 9, difficulty 2. So my passive regen is more than the damage they can deal to me. So if people are thinking about doing a hardcore and you do it on a normal difficulty, you're not going to have any issues whatsoever. If you do it on a higher difficulty, yeah, it's a bit challenging. Fearless 3, so difficulty 3 essentially, that's manageable on hardcore. Anything more on that, it does get a bit tedious. As you can see at the beginning of this video, it was really difficult just to kill that one signature mob for my class quest. If it was in an instance like this, easy, really easy. Not an issue at all. I'd be able to kill mobs my own level, even mobs my own level or a couple levels higher wouldn't be an issue at all.
They know we are here.
Yeah, so I have to defend them, continue fighting our way through this camp. This music is a bit loud. There you go. I know it's relatively epic music, but it's a bit loud, a bit obnoxious. I'm hoping that this will probably level me up, but it might not. I'd like to level up before by the end of the video. If not, be ready for the next one. It's annoying that this video just consisted of taking out that one guy. Do a load of prep, upgrade my entire gear, just to take on one mob. But hey, that's going to be the fun of this account. I'm going to try not to over level everything, so that might happen more than once. Or I actually finally become a decent tank and I can survive, which I'm not holding my breath on that one. And gone. Here, a couple more mobs left. Do some AoE attacks. There you go. Just a couple more mobs up here. And there's the big boss, big baddie. And the commander is also down. There you are. That's the first part of the Brigade Slayer complete, which is awesome. Yep, I'm happy. Let's keep going. Why is it zoomed in? Speak for Langless. Zooms in like really far just there for no reason.
Companion.
Let's go, Langless. Mr. Iron Fist. This looks pretty spooky. I think this guy's a bit too over himself. Thinks everyone's gonna die. You're gonna die. Your face is gonna die. Your toenails are gonna die. Okay, so he would normally call in a load of birds to help him there, but obviously we killed him more than quick enough to not call in the ads. Here we are back to Langless. We'll just hand
What do
this
you
quest
need?
in. He can give me a 200 club, some boots.
Would
There
you
you
do
go.
something for me?
And now I need to go into the port down here. So this will be the end of this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you had have a great day, and peace out.